If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The cameras here and the microphones, and they wanna
Hey y'all, I'm Justin Skaggs, and this is the Style and Strings Question of the Week on elacrosse.com. Now, I know we've already touched on the topic of shooting strings, but those were coiled shooting strings, and I've been getting a whole lot of questions about weaved ones. So we're going to revisit the topic. Now, if you haven't already watched our tutorial on coiled shooting strings, I suggest you go back and view that. I'm going to go ahead and skip over some of the small details that were previously explained. Now, before we get started, weaved shooting strings aren't good in every pocket. If you're using a traditional pocket, I would steer away from them. And also, if you like a medium amount of whip, I would steer away from it as well. If you like a lot of whip or a really smooth release with no whip, this is a good way to go, and it will give your pocket a different feel than the coiled shooting strings. Now, I'm going to go through today. We're going to put 3 weaved shooting strings in and top it off with 1 weaved girl shooter. So let's go take a closer look at that. Alright, here's an empty pocket. Now, for demonstrations purposes, this is going to be called the back of the pocket, and the inside part is going to be called the front. Take your shooting string, tether it in through your sidewall. Make sure there's equal lengths on both sides. And go down, find the second row of diamonds. Take the shooting string that started towards the back of your stick and pull it through. Now take the shooting string that started towards the front of your stick, put it over the shooting string that started towards the back, and pull that through. Now, repeat the process. Take your new back shooting string and pull it down towards the front. Take your new front shooting string, put it over, and pull it through towards the back. Repeat this process all the way till you get to the end and finish it off with your square knot, which you should have learned from the coil tutorial. Alright guys, I'll see you at the third and final shooting string then. Now that we have our 3 basic shooting strings, we're going to go and put in a girl shooting string right above the top shooting string. This is going to give the stick a lot of pop and make it really easy to control the whip. So just put that in there. And it's the exact same process as the regular shoelace shooting strings. Pull it so it's even. Take the top. Put it down through the bottom and the bottom. Pull that out. So, back of the stick to the front, front of the stick, over and to the back. Okay, now that we have all of our shooting strings in, it's time to go through. We're going to cut off all of our excess, but before we do that, we're going to go ahead and check the whip. Now, you want this to become less and less taut as it goes towards the bottom. This girl's shooting string should be the most taut of them all, and that's going to create the pop on your head. Alright y'all, thank you for joining me for this installment of the Style and Strings Question of the Week on elacrosse.com. Please check us out at www.styleandstrings.com. You can find us on MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter. And there is a 20% discount on any pocket and die job throughout the summer. Have a good day and keep laxing.